Swords into plowshares, lo emot rabbah. Swords into plowshares, lo emot rabbah. V'nihiyeh ke'et shatul almayim.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us for the 5th night. I'm standing outside of Peter Salave's house. And also Hanukkah. Or actually, we're going to light the menorah. So, Miriam and Josie are going to lead us.
Me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend, and together we will walk in the way of Hashem.
I'm sure a lot of you know now is like the national strike, the global strike in solidarity with Palestine. This is a sort of like complicated event, I think, for us to do at the moment. I think for me it makes sense to practice this ceremony during a national day of inaction because we're kind of like moving closer together and we're doing it with our attention on Palestine. We're gathering for a reason. I think if anyone wants to, I'm going to read a poem by Naomi Shabnai that I thought of today, but I'd also love to invite other people to like share either like news they've heard or just like things that they are thinking about with regard to the genocide in Palestine. I'll start with the poem and then open the floor. Alright, this poem is for Aziz, who loved Jerusalem. A city trades prisoners, erects blockades, people bulldoze homes and cars, buses explode. Back and forth, the army's roaring tanks are never called terrorists. 3 religions buried inside a city's walls. Some kiss the walls. Some walk beside them, emptied of belief. My father dies with 2 languages tucked inside his head. Now we will never learn Arabic. For half a century, we lived in mighty proximity to the resonant underpinnings, consonants, and vowels. Now, a 7-pound box of ashes, after many months, we still have not scattered or buried them. They are not him, but I kiss the box.
I think something I've been thinking about recently that I haven't really had time to write out, so I'm not going to try and explain it, and sorry if I mess up my words, but I've been grappling a lot with like what it means as Jewish people to organize around this cause, especially during a holiday, a time of like, I guess, traditional celebration. I think personally, this community, like Jews for Ceasefire as an organization, has brought me a lot of moments of personal joy and warmth and comfort, and I think that I've been really, really grateful for those moments, because as Jewish people who criticize Israel or have beliefs that are anti-Zionist, I think it can be really easy to feel isolated and pretty pessimistic about Jewish community sometimes. That being said, I'm really aware of the fact that I've been able to carve out these moments of pleasure and community and happiness when there have been, we're getting little visitors from the window. Basically what I mean to say is it's a privilege to be able to be in community with each other right now, to be celebrating, or I guess observing this holiday together. It's hard to celebrate in a time like this, and I hope all of our attention, we can use this privilege that we have in this community that we have found, that we have created for ourselves, and not just be content with that and stop there, but use it as energy and as a source of motivation to keep being in community with Palestinians and Palestinian organizers who are making demands and are struggling in, I guess, a way that can often feel a bit, or at least to me, there aren't as many opportunities for, moments like this of healing and community and rejuvenation. And I'm sorry if I didn't express that idea very clearly, but I just hope we can all keep our attention focused where it needs to be. And
My name is Shelley. I'm from Jewish Voice for Peace.
Shelley, thank you for coming.
Yeah. So I'd like to read a poem. It's actually an excerpt of a poem by the Puerto Rican Jewish poet Aurora Lebanez Morales. And it's an excerpt from Red Sea. We cannot cross until we carry each other. All of us refugees, all of us prophets. No more taking turns on history's wheel, trying to collect old debts no one can pay. The sea will not open up that way. This time, that country is what we promise each other. Our rage pressed cheek to cheek, until tears flood the space between, until there are no enemies left. Because this time, no one will be left to drown. And all of us must be chosen. This time, it's all of us or none. Thank you.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. On the road to freedom. On the road to freedom, we shall not be moved. On the road to freedom, we shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. Repairing our world.
So, Charlie, we're here in front of the president of Yale's house. What's going to happen here soon?
So we're going to have, we've got a bunch of students here for the Jews for Ceasefire Now action. We're going to, we're celebrating Hanukkah, and especially in this time where, with the war going on, we're basically calling for a ceasefire, and we're sort of, the story of Hanukkah we feel connects to what's happening right now, where there's people who are living in Gaza who have no electricity, who have very little food and water, and they're hoping and they're praying that something will change, and we feel like it's our job to be in solidarity with them right now.
And why in front of the president of Yale? What does Yale as an institution have to do with all this?
Well, there's a couple of things. First of all, Yale is invested in weapons manufacturing. So one of our demands as an organization is for Yale to divest from weapons manufacturing. And then another thing is that we really take seriously the importance of community during this time and gathering together in song and in prayer. So, as you can see, there's a lot of people who have been showing up every night to kind of be in solidarity with one another. So, as much as this is about a call for a ceasefire, it's also about community on Yale's campus, and particularly Jewish community in this time.